Let's talk everything about Appalachia and beyond. Your hosts, Lee, Tiff, and Jay. Look, that's an fiber side one. Look at this. Look, come here. No, come here, Sean. Jeez. Anyway, and here is your host, Lee, Tiff, and Jay.
About time you got it right.
Hey everybody, welcome to Laugh Appalachia. Lee here. Who do I have with me?
Me!
And me!
That's helpful.
Tiff.
Jay and Tiff are the sarcastic ones sitting
That's
beside
us.
me. Yeah. Woo!
Yay.
Oh, I'm glad you made it here, Tiff.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Barely.
I hear there was a car.
It's a car sitting on the bridge, just sitting there, not trying to get out of the way or anything, right in the middle of the road.
Was it broken down?
I have no idea.
Just
I
sitting
could
there?
have pushed it myself, but...
Tiny car?
Tiny
Baby car?
Tiny baby car.
Was it one of those Fiestas?
If I wasn't in a hurry, I would have pushed it for him, with him in it.
Probably.
He did not care. He just let everybody go around him and risk their life.
Did he have hazard lights on? Like maybe he broke down.
Yeah, the flashers were on.
Oh, okay. So he might have had a legit reason to be
Yeah,
there.
but he could still move out of the way.
This is true.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's a little bit of a hill,
And
but
he
it's
was
a
kind
tiny
of
car.
downhill, though, right? He was kind of.
He's going uphill.
Oh, he was uphill.
But he still could have pushed it a little ways out of the way.
Maybe he lost his clutch. Oh,
No.
see, maybe he couldn't go anywhere.
I don't know.
I'd like to think he's just a jerk.
He's just
Right,
sitting there.
That's it.
I prefer to be angry.
If he's there on the way back, I'll make Lee help him.
Right, Lee.
That's going to happen. Going the other way now. Way
Right.
to go, Tiffany.
Way to go. Welcome back.
So, I understand we have a winner from last week. Won some free pizza.
We do from our code word game, I guess you could say our email game. We want to thank Sarah from Charleston.
Woo-hoo.
Sent us an email with the code word turtle. That was what it was last week.
Turtle. Sarah taking home a free Gino's pizza.
Go
Yep.
Sarah.
Always
Deliciousness.
good. She asked us a question.
Yes.
She asked us a question. That's it. It is it safe to eat a marshmallow if animals don't eat them? That's from Sarah. What do you say, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
'Cause animals don't eat a lot of things that we eat.
Grapes can kill dogs. A lot
Grapes
of them.
and so can chocolate, I guess.
Yeah.
Chocolate's not good.
Onions.
No, but like grapes, like instant death. Like they
So-
can die quickly.
So don't give a dog s'mores.
Don't
No.
give a
He
dog
won't eat
s'mores.
it. He won't eat it.
No, he
Too much
wants
chocolate.
nothing to do with it.
And there's
But they're so
marshmallow.
delicious.
They're good.
They're so delicious.
They're good, especially when you roast them over a fire.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
Sarah's winning another delicious treat, a
Yeah.
Gino's pizza. And be sure to listen to the rest of the show. I'm going to make you wait a little while to get this. We've been giving out the password at the beginning of the episode. I want to wait till closer towards the end.
And I think we should also send Sarah a bag of marshmallows, just because.
Bag of marshmallows. Let's
Just
do
because.
it. Let's just send her.
The
let's
Lucky
just send her.
Charm version, though. Those are the best.
Stay puffed. It's got to be Stay Puffed.
There you go. There you go.
I mean,
The
that
good
guy tried
kind.
to kill the Ghostbusters.
He
That's
did.
right.
Any marshmallow that Bill Murray has fought, that's the marshmallow for me.
It's the one I choose.
That's the one you choose.
That is.
Jay, what'd you get into this weekend? I think you had a little fun, didn't you?
I did. For our town of the week, that's where I'm headed into. Yes, I'm going into a place called Williamstown, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. And if you've never heard of the place, it's got the restaurants, it has the hotels, it's got all the cool things you drive by, like every town of the week. It has a really cool place to visit, and it's a brand new place. It's opened up this summer. It is Noah's Ark.
Yes.
If you don't know
The
anything
Ark
about
Encounter.
it.
The Ark
Yes.
Encounter location. That place.
The Ark Encounter features a full-size Noah's Ark built according to the dimensions in the Bible. It spans about 510 feet long, 85 feet wide, and 51 feet high. It's the modern engineering marvel, amazes visitors, young and old. It's situated, like I said, in Williamstown, Kentucky, halfway between Cincinnati and Lexington on I-75. And it's pretty crazy. You know, you go in there, and it's very jaw-dropping because you see this
Well,
huge
it's
thing.
huge.
It's huge. It's considered, I think, one of the largest timber frame structures in the world.
Oh, wow.
That's how impressive it is.
It's massive.
And let's say if you don't believe in everything the Bible says, let's say you don't really truly believe about the ark. It doesn't really matter if you believe it or not. But when you look at it and you walk inside, you can think, you know what? It is possible.
Yeah.
You see how the engineering, how they engineered this to feed the animals, to store water, to get rid of waste, to grow produce and stuff like that.
For 40 days.
For not just that, but the flood lasted over a year.
That's true.
So in the Bible, you know, he had to basically live in this boat for a year and be self-sustaining, and it's very possible after you take the tour. It gives you kind of the whole rundown of how Genesis started in the Bible, and how evil men did bad things, and of course the flood happened, and you got to save the animals. And they had dinosaurs on there. They had everything you can think of, including things that I would never even think of.
A sculpture of one. Like what would it?
Yeah, yeah. Inside they would actually have cages, and inside the cages they'd actually made these animals.
Like out of wood?
No,
or
just kind of. It's just like when someone kills a bear and they stuff it.
Oh, stuff it.
Oh.
Okay, so they kind of look real.
Yeah. So they made
cool.
real-looking animals, including the ones that are extinct. That we don't know what they are, but they look half of this and half of that. But anyway, whatever the animals were, extinct or not, they had two kinds of about everything, and they showed you how they stacked the cages upon each other, and how they got water to all the animals, and how they just contained it all. And it's very impressive.
Is there
very
a charge
huge.
to see it?
Oh boy, is there a charge?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's the best part. I was
That's the
saving
best
that
part.
one. I was saving that one too. Understand the impressiveness of this beautiful structure. We're going to charge you $40 per person to check it
Whoa,
out.
Even kids?
Kids are like $28.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
So
that's
how
all.
long's the tour of it?
It is a self-guided tour. It took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours to walk through it, but we were going through the area, so we weren't exactly looking to stay all day. But we saw a very good portion of it. Read a lot of the things and a lot of the displays that it had. We went through the whole tour. I mean,
Was it
it
pretty
took
busy?
you about 2 hours. It was very busy.
And they got to charge
They
a lot
were
for how much
making
it costs
some
to make
cash.
it. But it costs a lot. Do you know how much?
Yeah. It cost $100 million to make.
Can
you imagine?
To save some money, I'll just watch Biodome.
Biodome?
The old Pauly Shore movie.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. If it flooded, the Biodome could just float. It was self-sufficient. They made their own food.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, I broke out the old reference there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It basically goes through the Bible and how it how it's a seaworthy. Yeah, it's it right there. It's a seaworthy ship, and how it's safe for a worldwide flood. It talks about how it cared for the animals. It also talks about the legends of the flood, not just from the Bible that we read now, but from other cultures, what their type of ark was. So they brought in all kinds of different cultures to kind of explain how the ark is possible, not for just one religion, but for all religions and people that believe there was an ark. So yeah, it's a very cool place. In the first year, they think they're going to have about 1 million visitors to this park. The day I went, it was very busy. We went there pretty early in the morning when it first opened, and they have a bus that takes you to the ark. So you can't just drive up to the side of the road, take a picture of the ark, and then drive away. You kind of stop. You can kind of see it in a way out there, but then a bus has to take you to this place. So there is a huge encounter that you can enjoy the full day effect of going to the ark and doing they have zip lining there as well.
Oh, cool.
So if you want to zip line around outside the ark, you can do that. And they have another cool zoo exhibit that's a part of the whole structure. But it's a very cool place, and I do recommend that. And that is our town of the week, which is in Williamstown, Kentucky. So if you get an opportunity, check that out. And you can also go online, I'm sure, and find them as well. So that is our town of the week, folks.
Boom.
Boom.
Now, what's funny about those animals and tying this all together, have you seen the series of tweets that
I have. I think they're funny.
The animal God created animal tweets and how that worked?
Well, I should see.
Yeah, I think Tiff, you looked up a few of them,
I got
didn't
a
you?
couple funny ones. It's mostly just people saying God creating this, or they're actually acting like they're speaking like God, like make this or whatever. So,
right.
So one of them is God creating jellyfish, and it just says, "How about an evil bag?"
That's true. It is an evil bag.
It's just an evil bag.
Which is true.
Floating around the ocean.
Yeah, with
Don't
just little
get caught.
tentacles, little strings coming off of it.
Right.
God creating snakes. How about an angry sock? Or how about a sock that's angry all the time?
That's very accurate. Except
you
I'm not
feed
terrified of socks.
Snox.
It snocks. If you feed it, it won't bite.
This
Man.
snake? Well, yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's happy and content, it'll be all right.
I'm not taking that chance.
Okay, God creating octopus. God, give it 8 super strong arms and hands. Angel says, we're out of bones. God said, 8 floppy arms with suction cup things.
Yeah.
That is a valid description
It is.
of an octopus.
This one's cute. God creating dogs. All these turned out great. I'm going to want all of them back at some point.
Oh, puppies.
You're just borrowing them.
Yeah.
You want to do one more?
Sure, do one more.
God making pandas. He says, God says, cow bears. The angel says, what? God said, did I freaking stutter? And the angel just says nothing. God says, take a cow, make it a bear.
Right?
Oh, those are good.
They're really
love
funny.
those.
There's like lists of them. You can pull them up and just read them.
Well, see, the Twitter thing is hilarious. I love Twitter so much so that I've decided to make a show out of it. I'm gonna do a like Twitter contest.
Nice.
And what I'm doing is I'm having a bunch of local comedians, some not comedians. They have to come up with original tweets. Each of them are gonna say 3 of their one-liners.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have judges rate them, and then the top 3 are gonna go to the finals, and they'll say one more. And whoever wins the final round over at Fireside Bar and Lounge on the east end of Charleston above Little India, I'm going to give them a little money.
Nice.
Because we actually have like a bit of a Twitter celebrity just in Huntington. Angie Davis. She's performed quite a few times with me. She's hilarious. And she is, as far as around here, she's the queen of one-liners.
Okay.
I mean,
Nice.
So you have to get it within, was it 40? Did you say
140 characters.
140.
That's just like a tweet.
So
Okay.
they can say up to they can say up to that many.
Oh, yeah, they can
less.
go up to those. They have to submit the jokes to me beforehand so I can check it out.
for example, it's
yeah.
funny. When I walk into a spiderweb, I demolish his home and replace his dinner. Yet, I still feel like the victim. So that's a good one, for instance.
That is a good one.
Okay,
That's
all right,
a good
all
one.
right. So that works for me. Okay.
So
So create your own little one-liners.
you have to create your own. You can't
Tweet
just
it?
steal them off the internet.
Okay.
And you just have to submit them to me. I'm not
I
going
would
to tell
never
anybody.
steal off the internet.
Why would
Yeah.
I do
Why would
that?
I do that?
I'm gonna, because that's part of them submitting them. I'm gonna look
Plagiarism.
them up, and if they're stealing any of them, you're out. You're done.
That'll be fun though.
Yeah, I think it'll be enjoyable. You have any other good ones? Let's hear some of your favorite.
Okay, let's see.
tweets, Jay.
Well, because I have a little one at home, so this one kind of hit home for me. I told my wife I wanted our kid every other weekend, and then she mentioned to me that we're married and we live together, so I'd have to see her every day. So, and another one was, can someone just invent a mirror that takes pictures already? Because
Oh,
yeah. Everyone likes to
Teenage
say-
girls
yeah.
all over the country would just
Oh,
they
girls
wouldn't
do
know
that?
what to do with themselves.
Selfie.
Oh, I always do that. You didn't see my
You do that
selfies
too?
on
Well,
there? Oh, I do
I'm
it all
not
the time.
shocked.
They do make glasses that when you like wink,
Oh.
it's not a picture of you, but it's a picture of what's out that you're looking at.
So, do you have those on right now?
No,
Oh, I wish you did.
I'll be
That'll be
winking
kinda
like,
fun.
but that's pretty cool.
Like, why is she winking, Lee?
So
How should
somehow
I-
they're like Bluetooth to your phone. They're expensive. I saw a video about them, and then you wink, and it snaps a picture of whatever you're looking at.
I have to look these up. These have to happen.
Yeah.
So I got one more, because today I was out driving around doing sales. That's what I do for my other job. I actually do sales.
Yeah.
So I was tired and I pulled over on the side of the road, and I just took a power nap on a park bench and made $7.30 in change.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's my tweet of the day. Thanks, folks.
That's
See you tomorrow.
That's,
Thank you very much.
that's the best one.
Thank you very much. Next.
Well, I have my favorite person on Twitter. Are you all familiar with Anna Kendrick?
Yes.
Of course we are.
I love
Am
Anna
I?
Kendrick. And if you're not following her, just look up at Anna Kendrick on. I think her Twitter's something a little different. It's
She's
it
hot,
might
too.
just be at Anna Kendrick. She is hot.
Yep.
She's hilarious. And some of my favorite tweets of her, like she's one of the main reasons I have Twitter altogether. And one of them, it says, "I'm so humble, it's crazy. I'm like the Kanye West of humility."
Yeah.
But she has a dry sense of humor, such as, "I like my men like I like my coffee." Silent. This one would be a good 4th of July tweet. "I don't understand people who buy fireworks. Fireworks are beautiful, yeah, but so are majestic jungle cats. I still prefer them a long ways away."
Yeah.
And now this one sums up high school in West Virginia fairly well. "The scent wafting out of Abercrombie stores is a day ruiner. How did they manage to bottle the smell of high school and rejection?" Oh, I love her.
So Twitter, I can follow her on Twitter.
Oh, you have to follow
She
her
just
on
posts this
Twitter.
stuff all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
That's awesome.
She goes, "Sarcasm never comes across in print," which I love. That one takes a second. Like I said, it's the dry sense of humor. And it's just, I just love her. Actually, she has a new movie coming out that
Pitch
I'm curious
Perfect?
to see. No. I
There's
think
another one
they
of those.
are making a Pitch
That's
Perfect
the best
3.
movie in the world.
Those
3?
movies are hilarious.
They're making
but
a third one?
I think so.
Oh yeah, that movie's like awesome.
Have you seen the first
Oh,
two?
I've seen the first. Oh, I have to, because I
Yeah.
have a daughter and a wife that loves to sing.
Yes.
Out loud. Quite a bit.
I'm the same
is.
way. I can't help it. It's awesome.
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 I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. One of my favorites of hers, this is probably my favorite tweet of hers ever. "When my nails get really long, I love running them through a scruffy beard. Also, I need to get a manicure soon and wax my face.
Yeah. I thought you were going because you have a beard.
Yeah,
You were
that's what I was
waiting for
thinking,
her
too.
Well,
to rub your beard.
That would
Yes.
be nice, too.
That's the first comment. That's the first thought that comes to mind. Oh,
I need to
Twitter.
grow a beard, apparently.
Yeah, beards are where it's at right now. Hipsters approve.
My wife bought me beard cream.
Beard
I don't
cream?
have
You don't have a
beard.
beard at all.
Oh, but she's like, honey, you look good in a beard. I had a beard like...
So she's hinting. She's just like,
Yeah.
here's some beard cream.
Yeah, she did.
Because we No Shave November coming
We
up.
went to this festival thing. She's like, here's some cream. And I went, oh, cool. It's beard cream. Thanks, honey.
So hint, hint.
Yeah, well, I had a beard a couple years ago because the San Francisco Giants were trying to win the third World Series. And so everybody had a beard, so I thought I would just keep the beard because I, too, at one point was working in baseball. And when the season was over, I just let it grow. And it grew and it grew and grew, and it just itched so much. Like, I don't know how you handle it, Lee. I couldn't handle the fuzzy face. I don't know what it is. I just couldn't handle it.
It itched for a long time, but it doesn't anymore. I guess I just got used to
Yeah,
it.
you
I'm
should.
Did you
grew
use
numb
any?
by it.
Did you use any beard
Beard cream?
I did not.
I did not.
Well, he has some.
I have some if you ever need some.
I'm good. That just doesn't sound like something that's appealing to me.
I don't know.
don't
It's
want
not
any-
really appealing to me either, but you never know. Well, I may try it out. We'll see. The holidays can be, long, and you
There's
can
No
be
Shave
bored at
November,
home.
so you're not supposed to all of November.
That's right.
You have a reason.
No Shave November.
Yeah.
That's right. That's a good thing. Maybe we'll talk about November too. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe in November we'll do
Yeah,
something
maybe I'll
for
do
charity.
that too.
Tiff, I want you to do No Shave November.
Yeah.
No Shave.
You have to do it with
November.
your legs, though.
Oh gosh, that would be terrible.
Oh,
I'll think about
That'd
it.
be hilarious, though.
I'm sorry to anybody that plays sports with Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She catches a pass and runs past you, and
How did I get a strawberry in my leg? Oh, I don't know. It was probably Tiff's leg he ran into. So.
oh, that would be.
That'd be
How
funny.
long would it take for like your leg hair to grow out to look like mine? Like
Oh
that-
gosh, I hope a long time.
Well, I hope so too.
Hopefully it would take.
That'd be awfully
It'd be
scary.
a while.
Oh gosh. So I looked up. I found the picture taking glasses that Callie, she's not here, that Tiffany brought up. The blind cam. It's a camera that attaches to specs and takes pictures when you blink.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
It operates its shutter when it detects firm, intentional blinks of the eye, with patent-pending sensor technology that can differentiate between the natural eye blinking and a concerted effort. Is it just like the overachieving, like cartoon wink?
Yeah, it
Hey.
is. People will definitely know what you're doing when you're like.
They're all, hey, what's going on,
making this
Tiff?
big
Why
motion.
are you winking?
So many creepy people are just going to be like,
You
why is
winking?
that person hitting on me?
Why
Why
are they winking at
Tiff,
me?
Little
What?
you know, they're not winking at you.
Why are you winking?
They're
Do you
actually
need some
taking
beard
pictures.
cream?
I need beard cream.
Need for that leg hair.
Right.
Exactly.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite things was in college. I managed to convince one of my best friends in college was a pretty attractive girl, and at West Virginia Tech, those are few and far between.
Right.
And I forget why it
Rude.
was. There may have been some.
What? Sorry.
There
I
may
don't know
have
what that
been
meant.
some. I'm sure there was something, or maybe I'm just a jerk. But I decided to spread the rumor that she had a hairy chest.
Oh gosh.
And what was really funny to me was how many people believed it. Like, it doesn't take much, because, as long as you're dressed most of the time, you don't know what's going on under there.
No,
True.
That could be. Tiff could have a very hairy chest. We'd have no clue.
I could.
That's what I've heard.
That's what you've heard? Oh.
That's
Yeah.
why she needs to borrow my beard cream.
Yes.
Oh, for the chest hair.
Wait for you to offer it
It
up.
wasn't for the legs after all.
Oh, that's gross.
It's gross.
Let's move on from that and move into good, bad, who cares? What do you
Good,
say about that?
bad. Who cares?
That's our weekly segment. Jay's going to ask us some questions.
Here we go. You ready for this? The Trump Taj Mahal closed yesterday
I heard this.
after years of losses of $350 million worth. Good, bad, who cares?
Good. I hope he goes out of business and loses everything.
I don't think he owns it anymore.
I did. He sold it.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
sold it 2010.
Well, then that's
Because he already lost a ton of money on
Then
it.
that's bad. Someone out there lost money.
$350 million.
3,000 people lost their job.
Wow,
that
that's
many?
bad then. That's
very
very
bad.
bad.
Very bad.
Well,
Apple versus Samsung showdown today at the Supreme Court.
Apple.
Meanwhile, Samsung stopped selling their Note
Samsung.
7 phones.
Yes.
Yeah, Samsung's having a rough time right now.
Yeah,
They are.
They
they
have things
struggle.
blowing up on planes.
Struggle is real.
The
Not
struggle's real.
good, especially when they blow up in your pocket.
The old Samsung 5, though,
Working great.
still working. Has a little bit of wear and tear.
Going strong.
The Galaxy S5 Active.
iPhone 5.
iPhone 5.
Ma-ching.
Yeah, but are y'all willing to do this and
No.
just get your phone on
Yeah, well,
the...
maybe. No, I'm ginger
Yeah.
with it.
That's right.
I
I'm
did
ginger
it.
with it.
I'm not
Gorilla
scared.
Glass, ladies.
Okay, here you go. Shocking. One of Kim Kardashian's rings has been discovered. Apparently, the thief dropped it on the way out. It was a $35,000 ring.
Yeah, that's what I wear.
It's me too. So good, bad, or who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Yeah.
She has enough
I
money.
still think that it's an inside job.
Still think so?
I still
Other
think
people are
she
set it
saying
up?
she set it up. But
Had to. $9,970,000 is still out there in loss for her
Huge.
jewelry.
Well,
Reality-
Kanye's bankrupt, so
Oh, of
obviously
course
hurting.
he is. Of course he is.
Yeah.
So real quick, 3 more. Miley Cyrus's mom and sister are doing a new show on Bravo Network called Cyrus versus Cyrus. It's an interior design show. You gonna watch it? Good, bad, or who cares? I'll probably watch good. I
I'm
like
gonna go
it.
good.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I mean, Miley's so ridiculous. I kind of want to see
yeah, I
what
would
she
say
does
she
with
would
the
put
house.
some crazy stuff out.
I mean,
I'm sure.
I wasn't a Lady Gaga fan, and then she did American Horror Story, and if she can transfer, hopefully Miley can transfer.
There you go.
There you go. And last but not least, Czech Republic cops chase and apprehend a naked man on a motorcycle. His name? Lee Hale.
Ah!
What?
No, I'm just kidding. It's not Lee Hale. But yeah, a naked man was on a
Look,
motorcycle.
I have my check shirt on.
You do have a check shirt on.
Yeah,
My God. So I think that's good.
that was perfect.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's really funny.
Have you
actually.
been to the Czech Republic?
Yeah, I went to Prague for.
that's
I
right,
went to
that is-
Europe for a couple weeks.
Is it common to see naked men on
I didn't
motorcycles?
see one actually.
So is that good, bad, or who cares?
It's good. That'd be funny.
That's
I
good.
guess
It's
it-
entertaining.
I would have took a picture of
I'm
that.
glad the guy got arrested, but I'm glad he did it too. I mean, sometimes you just have to think of a dumb idea and go,
Just do it.
let's do it.
Okay, I got one more. Here you
One
go.
more.
Ready?
All right,
one
Daniel Craig, he's on again, off again about starring as James Bond. Says he'll do it.
Good.
I don't know who he is.
You never watched
He's
James
the
Bond?
most current Bond.
I love it.
He's like the
I'm
referee
excited.
Bond.
Okay, I probably know who he is then.
And there you go.
have to know who Daniel Craig
Show
is.
me a picture.
Let's wrap up Good, Bad, Who Cares.
There it is.
But-
It's wrapped up. Let's throw it away.
We're going to continue to talk for a second
Oh
about
yeah, I
Daniel
know,
Craig.
I know who
Come
he
on.
is.
You better know
I
who
do.
I mean, he's James Bond. He's
James
freaking
Bond.
Bond.
Yeah.
He's also in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I probably
I mean, you
know.
have
But as
to
James Bond, he was like, it's such a thrill for him to do, but it takes so much abuse on his body. So he was like, when he finished his last movie, he was like, I don't think I'll ever do it. But now he's like, yeah, I'd
Thought
miss
you
it if
meant
I
to
didn't
again.
do it. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'll tell you, there's a movie of his that was ridiculous I didn't think I would like. But Cowboys and Aliens actually ended up being
I
awesome.
loved it with
Oh, yeah?
Harrison Ford. I loved
Yeah,
it.
with Harrison Ford
I loved
and
it.
Olivia Wilde.
Was that a long time ago?
That was 2011. That's
oh,
not
2011.
a long time ago. All
Okay,
right, folks,
real quick here. I want to thank 1300 AM, 1340 AM, The Jock, for letting us use their studio. And why I say that, our sister station, Rock 105, everyone knows of Chili Walker, the afternoon DJ for your drive home and everything else. We did a little interview with him about what it takes to be a DJ. And from then and now, and some cool stories. So here is, right now, Rock 105, our very own Chili Walker. Take it away. Here I am with Chili Walker. Big time DJ for Rock 105. Tell us a little about yourself. How did you get your start? And what advice can you give young people that want to get into the business of being the DJ, the man behind the mic?
Well, I was born a poor white boy in upstate New York. Grew up on the farm. I actually was hatched. But no. So I actually stumbled into the industry accidentally. I taken a program while I was in high school with a local community college that got me very interested in TV and actually all the production behind the scenes, shooting camera, and I really wanted to be a switcher or run the soundboard for television is what I really wanted to do. And a couple weeks in, the guy came to me and goes, "Hey man, you want to be on the radio?" I'm like, "All right." I'd always been into music, so I went in and they hooked me up with my first air shift, and I fell in love with that. So that's where I initially started. As I was telling you off the air, ran into the morning man that I listened to in Syracuse back in the day, and I was new in the business and just really gung-ho and eager, and I ran up to him and say, "What kind of advice can you give a guy just getting out in the business?" And he looked me dead in the eye, pauses, and goes, don't. And I now understand why he said that, but at that time I didn't. This is very much a passion-based industry. It's you don't do it to get rich. You do it to because it's something you love. It's very unique. I've worked other jobs, and there's nothing quite like this kind of thing. Other than that, it's all about busting your ass and working your way through. I mean, back in the day, I started doing weekend overnights at a little country station in upstate New York, and I actually ran board for the Interstate Truckers Network. So that all I did was sit there for 6 hours, listen to these guys talk about the oddest things, and when they'd go to break, I'd fire off commercials, and then I'd go back to sitting and waiting and listening until they do another one kind of thing. That really kind of sucked. Again, showed you that I love the business because that was not something fun to listen to. You know, worked my way into some on-air shifts, and you just slowly work up through the ranks. And you know, I've jumped from station to station, state to state. I think at one time I think I've been on over, I want to say 17 or 18 different radio stations, I think, in my career. So it's been a long journey, but it's led me to West Virginia, where I found a station I love, and hopefully I'll be here for quite some time.
What is probably one of the coolest things, one of the coolest rewards you've received or gotten by being in radio?
Especially because of where I was. When I was working up in Michigan, I ended up in a music director position within an hour outside of Detroit, and I've pretty much been able to meet just about every musical idol I had growing up. I grew up throughout the 80s and early 90s, and most of the bands that I idolized, I've had a chance to see and meet, and that's something that's just very something unique and something cool that can never be taken away.
Coolest encounter?
Well, I guess I have to go back to Kid Rock. It was actually a Mother's Day in the late 90s. I don't remember the exact year. But he actually gathered a bunch of us programmers throughout Michigan, put us on a bus, and brought us to his house. And we actually had a whole food spread, and he and the band got together and did an acoustic jam sitting on the fireplace. It was all for it was when Uncle Cracker was releasing her first album, so it was kind of an impromptu record release party for that. And I mean, even sitting there having a conversation with Bob Ritchie, and he noticed I was out of beer, and he stopped and he went over the fridge and brought me a beer. And we continued our conversation. That was just one of the coolest things ever. I'm like, Kid Rock just brought me a beer. So, that was something very unique.
So that's not bad advice at all to stay in the business here. But if you were to give a young person right now some advice, besides don't do it, what is something that they could work on, like a technique or something, to be a good DJ?
Again, it goes back to a love and passion. You actually have to you have to want to do it. You have to understand that you have to pay your dues and work your way up through. It's not a instant fix. It's not you don't get to walk in the first day and then get to be at Kid Rock's house the second day kind of thing. I had been in the business almost 14 years by the time that had happened kind of thing. The more you can do, the more valuable you are, and the more humble you are, the farther you'll go.
And there you have it. That is Chili Walker. Listen to him on Rock 105. He is the man for the drive home for you. So thanks again, Chili. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you. Oh, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
Yeah, I knew it. All right, bud. Thanks again.
Oh, Chili. Kid Rock.
Kid
brought
Rock,
him a beer.
That's pretty cool.
Kid Rock brought him a beer.
Come
That's
to my house
awesome.
and interview me. It should be fun.
Here,
so,
let me give you this beer.
Yes. Totally cool. Totally cool.
So I think, what do y'all want to go with for our word of the week for the email? Do you want to go with Kid Rock or Cowboys and Aliens?
Or Ark. We talked about the Ark.
We talk about the
Or
Ark.
Those are three very different themes.
Okay, how about Cowboys and Aliens?
Cowboys
Because you'd have
and
to
Aliens.
listen to really the last part of the show to really know what the word
All right.
code of the word is.
I'm
All
down.
right, Cowboys and Aliens, email us at laughappalachia@gmail.com, and be sure to include a question. We'll get to it next week and give you a shout out and include your address so we can mail you a free ticket for a Gino's Pizza.
And don't forget, check out youtube.com and search Laugh Appalachia to find our current episodes, including the ones in the past, to see all the cool, fun laughs that we've done.
And Friday mornings on the AIRadio.com every Friday at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. You can hear us. Make sure to go like us on Facebook and like the Jock Facebook page. And
That's about it.
I think that's
Facebook.
about it.
Yeah.
Facebook. Go to Laugh Appalachia's Facebook page and like us. Like us.
Right
like
now.
us. Like us.
Or the aliens will win.
Or the Cowboys.
Oh, all
We
right,
want the
guys.
Cowboys to
Talk
win.
to you next
We want the
week.
Cowboys
See you later. Bye-bye.
That's spot.
Sorry.
thought I was
Did it go-
getting quieter as I got closer.
Did it go way up?
I was not.